Harvest Church family, hello. Welcome to another Harvest in Your Home. This is number 38, if I got my math right. My name is Hunter Polson, and I'm glad to be here with you. If you missed this past Sunday's service, Pastor Brent talked about 1 Corinthians 15, talked about the resurrection of Jesus, and how that guarantees our resurrection, and how us, our resurrected selves, will be us at our greatest potential, and will be in a dynamic paradise in heaven, not the static, boring thing, but somewhere where we're continually making progress and continually growing in the paradise of heaven with Jesus Christ face to face. I just want to share with you some of the things that we discussed last night in our small group. I forgot who brought this verse up. We were going through 1 Corinthians 15 together, but I forgot who brought it up, so I'm going to give everybody a shout out. Could have been Janice, could have been Jamie, could have been Sarah or Drew, could have been Kirsten or Rock, could have been my sweet wife Megan, but it definitely wasn't me. But it did very much impact me and bless me so much. 1 Corinthians 15:58 is what I'm going to read and what we're going to focus on. Therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the work of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. Those first two things make total sense to me. Being steadfast and being immovable, that makes sense. Paul's essentially saying here, the resurrection happened, the resurrection of Jesus. Your resurrection will happen. Therefore, be steadfast, be immovable, and always abound in the work of the Lord. Those first two make perfect sense to me. I understand what it looks like to endure something knowing that the reward will come later. When I first got married, I gained 30 pounds. I guess I was just really happy and eating everything in sight. It was, I was loving life, I guess, and eating a bunch of cake. I don't know what I was doing, but I understand the concept of having to be patient and suffer, knowing that the reward will come later. I had a diet to shed off that 30 pounds, right? I've had to get in shape before. I've had to do push-ups and sit-ups and pull-ups, and those are hard at first when you're first doing them, but then it gets easier, and then you get in shape, right? You suffer first and get the reward later. The thing that doesn't feel very intuitive for me is the abounding in the work of the Lord because of the resurrection. Now, honestly, when I look at the thing about heaven, I'm preoccupied with it for some very good reasons, but also for some very selfish, foolish reasons. Some of them I know that in heaven I won't suffer anymore, and I'm looking forward to that. I know in heaven I won't have to live by faith. I'll live by sight, and I'm looking forward to that. Oftentimes I live this life like I'm in the backseat of a car going on a vacation. Like I'm on the way, I'm not there yet, so all I really have to do is wait until I get there, and it's going to suck until I do. There will be some fun moments, right? I'll play I Spy with the family, or maybe I've got a little DVD player and I'll watch a movie, but I won't get the real fun parts till I get to the destination, right? And in some senses that's true with heaven, but Paul here is saying the resurrection should inspire you to work even harder as a believer for the gospel. And believer, I just want to encourage you this morning and hopefully this week, actually it's going to be afternoon when this is posted, my bad, to work hard for the Lord, knowing that your labor is not in vain. God has put you on this planet for a reason. You're part of the body. There may be other Christians that you know that are struggling. Bless them. Use your gifts to bless them. Use your talents, use your time, use your treasures to bless other believers on their race to the finish line. Help them along. Brother or sister, there are people that you know that are going to hell. Do all that you can now, knowing that Christ already won. He says, death is swallowed up in victory. Oh, death, where's your sting? Oh, death, where's your victory? If Christ already won, you can't lose. When you evangelize and when you share the gospel, you're sharing the truth. You're not sharing something that may or may not be true. You're sharing gold. So, believer, I encourage you, let the resurrection of Christ, let that be something that you stew on and think about. Let our resurrection be something you stew on and think about, and let heaven be something that you're looking forward to. But also, let it stir you on to labor in the Lord, knowing that your work in the Lord is not in vain. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. You're loved.